Here's the deal. You want to know why most people can never get anywhere in life? Why most people never live, never experience, never build, never do anything worthwhile in life besides being average? You know why? Because most people's egos are so inflated and so fragile that they won't allow people to see them be bad at something. Okay? Let that sink in. You've never done something before. You expect yourself to be awesome at it. You haven't done the work. You haven't put in the time. You haven't put in the study hours. You haven't had the experience, but you expect to be good. And because you expect to be good, but you know you're not going to be good, you don't do anything. Explain that to me. Okay? You want to be somebody who succeeds. You want to be somebody who builds something. You want to be somebody who people write books about one day. You are going to have to be okay with being bad at shit for a long time. That's the mentality you guys have to have. You have to be okay with looking like an idiot for a long time. And a lot of you guys, you'd rather be too cool for school than be the person who actually goes out, takes a leap of faith, decides they're going to try something new, and actually becomes an expert at it over time. Guys, you have to be okay not being good at shit. All right? Every valuable lesson that you're going to come across in your life is going to come from you failing. All right? And I hate failing as much as the next guy. But the thing is that once you understand that every time you lose is an opportunity for you to not only learn that lesson, but take it a +1 step. Okay, listen to what I just said. A +1 step past the lesson, you'll start to appreciate those lessons. You'll start to be okay with not being good at shit. You're going to have to understand that losing is a part of ultimately winning. You're going to lose a lot more than you win. And when you win, you're going to figure out how to get better on top of it. If you're a true winner, they don't celebrate their wins. True winners take the win and they say, how could I have even gotten better? How could I have ran the score up? How could I have won by twice as many points? So you never really feel like you win. And you have to be okay with that. I've learned to look at every single loss as an opportunity of how to win more. And that's what you need to do too. You don't look at it like, hey, everybody's going to point and laugh. And they might point and laugh. I could tell you a list a mile long of people who have told me, Andy, you still got that little vitamin shop? Andy, what are you trying to be? Tony Robbins? Andy, when are you going to get a real job? Those are the same motherfuckers asking me for jobs now. All right? You guys have to understand that if you are willing to be bad at shit, you will have the last laugh on these same people that we're talking about. All right? So quit letting people stand in your way. Quit letting you stand in your way and understand that you are going to be bad at shit. You're going to suck. Nobody comes out and is a fucking CEO on boss level status. It just doesn't happen. Elon Musk didn't come out of being born and he was Elon Musk. Gary Vaynerchuk didn't become Gary Vaynerchuk when he was born. Those come from learning lessons, putting in the time, and not being afraid to be laughed at. All right, guys? So check your ego at the door if you ever want to be successful. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to point at you. People are going to make fun of you. But if you understand that losing and getting laughed at and all these things, and you understand how to use those things to improve and get better, you're going to have the last laugh. And if you want to be truly successful in life, you have to be selfless, and you have to understand that being selfless and being of service to other people is the only true way to find long-term success. Okay? If you're making a product, your product's got to serve other people. It's got to solve a problem. If you're managing employees and you want to be a great leader, you've got to dedicate yourself to the betterment of these people who are doing the frontline work of your company. Okay? If you want customers to love you, you have to give more than what you ask in return in dollars. All right? This is basic shit, guys. It's being of service. It's figuring out how you can help people with their problems. And the better you become at helping people with their problems and helping people find solutions to their problems, the more money is going to find its way into your bank account. And it still shocks me how many people go through life with a self-centered viewpoint of business, success, money, and all these other things that we talk about, generally on this podcast. Guys, it's just not the way it is. That's why you see people who are constantly hustling but never getting anywhere. If you take a really good look at their motivations, it's because they're motivated on things that are going to benefit them, not focused on things that are going to benefit others. And guys, I know this sounds a little bit out there, like it sounds a little bit Care Bear, care about others and others will care about you, but it's a fundamental truth of the universe. Okay. If you care about others, other people will reciprocate and care about you and understand that you need to be of service. And if you can understand those 2 points and accept them as truth and work them as truth, there is no limit to how far you can go.